is different from the previous questions. Can I have your attention, please? Right, the question says show that the equation, okay, which is given there, it's quadratic, right? Has real roots, okay? It has real roots for all real values of k, okay? So if it's going to have real roots, what must happen to the discriminant?
It must be greater than.
It must be greater than or equal to 0. So here, our A, 1, B is equal to k minus 2, and C is equal to minus k. So delta is equal to B squared minus 4AC. Right? For now, this is what I'm doing, right? Calculating delta first. So then from here, we'll get B squared, that will be k minus 2 squared, right? Minus 4 times 1 times minus k. So this will give me k squared minus 4k plus 4 plus 4k. Okay? If you did the question, you should have got this. So you get k squared minus, well, minus 4k plus 4k gives you 0, so that will be k squared plus 4. So this is delta. Is there anybody who did the question and you got this? Right, thank you. Then, since we want values of, we want to show that for all values of k, the discriminant, right? Sorry, for all values of k, right? The discriminant will make us have real roots. It means that we will say k squared plus 4 is what? Greater than or equal to 0. Right. Now, I want you to pay attention carefully. Now, to carry on, to be able to prove that for all values of k, you get real roots, we need to incorporate the concept of completing the square. All right? You remember when I was completing the square, I found half of the coefficient of what? You remember half of the coefficient of the middle term. Now, do we have a trinomial here? No, we have got a binomial, so we only have the k squared term. Now, the k squared term will always be positive for any value of k. Okay? So what you do here is you say, therefore, okay, maybe I'll say but, okay, but, right? But k squared, okay, k squared will always be greater than 0 for all values of what? For all values of k. Remember, what's the objective? The question is not saying determine the values of k. No. It is saying show that that quadratic equation has real roots for any value of k. So whether the value of k is negative or it is positive, if you substitute the value of k, you always get your k squared being equal to what? Greater than 0. Therefore, any positive value plus 4 will give you a positive value which is greater than 0. And which okay, in this case, if k is 0, obviously we end up having a 4 only here which is greater than 0. You understanding that this is a higher order question. This is a higher order question. If it comes in a test, it won't be for everybody in the grade. Right? Not everyone will get it right. So here, k squared is always greater than 0 for any value of k. Even if you choose a negative value, if you square it, you get a positive. If you choose a positive value, if you square it, obviously you get a positive. Hence, for any value of k, okay? So we say for all values of k, therefore, the equation will always have real roots. You want to add for our values of k. Okay, all values of k. Okay, and please take note, this is important. Okay, as long as we have got that k squared being greater than 0, then we'll get real roots. All right, so I'm done then, but we have got a question. So this is one scenario. I need to give you one way you need to complete the square. Please be aware that if you don't see a question like this in your test on Monday, it is possible that in the future you might see it. Okay, all right. I might request a question like that to be put in a test. Not this. I said in the future. So you standardize it. So what are you saying? All right, let's move on to another type of question like that. But I'm gonna give you to try it out first. Right, so today is our last lesson on equations. Right? Our next lesson next week, okay, after giving you a test on Monday, our next lesson will be on Tuesday. I'm going to introduce the geometry now. Okay, so be aware of that. So I'll start grade 11 geometry on, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday, somewhere there. Okay, so your mind must now shift a little bit from equations to geometry. Okay, which I know some of you don't like that topic, but there's you have no choice.
We're doing circular geometry.
Yes.
Are we focusing on circular geometry?
Yes. You want to focus on circle geometry.
Circular geometry.
All right. Can you do question K? Hey, can you stop talking? You must show me your answer for question K. Start doing question K then. Right, let me bring to my e-beam.
I prefer K method.
Okay, let me bring the question to my e-beam. Okay, so that's your question there. If you have got the e-book with you, right? If you have got the e-book, let me just tell you the page where I took it. So it's on page, this is page 18. Okay, page 18. Can you try that one out? Okay, that's the question there. Please, you're all supposed to be busy with that. To take you a bit of some time. But if you understood what I just said, you shouldn't have any major problems.
So is this the one we have to compute this way? I don't even know what this way is.
Sorry, you are supposed to be doing that question.
Okay, what's your
Would I have to do critical guidance in the document?
No, you are not solving for K. But do you hear what I said earlier about completing the square?
Yeah, I know.
No, if you complete the square, you're not solving the quadratic. just stop on the expression side. You're not solving the quadratic. Okay, I'll talk about it just now.
Yeah. This is right. So this is you're on your iPad.
That's what I did all of that, and I got discriminant. Like that.
No, you need to complete this. Okay, let me show you just now.
Oh, so it's completing this equation. I
There's a
am.
technique that
Yeah, I'd resolve, but you can do it. Like me, how you don't have to do it. Yeah.
That.
I didn't do that. I'm still at k squared minus 4k plus that's 8. I'm still at that.
Okay, Tyra, can you come here please?
That's still like where I am.
That's a lot.
It makes you feel better. I got
So much is lot, right?
Yes, I'm going to wait for you to come to the other people to talk about that. Just rush quickly. Okay, just to let you know, whilst we are waiting for Tyra, this question here to do the proof that for all values of k, the equation will have real roots, you need to create your trinomial. Have you created it?
Yes.
Then you need to complete the square. You are not solving for k.
How?
You complete the square.
By equating it to what?
Right. The objective is for you to get to a binomial which is squared. And from that binomial, you can make a conclusion that the binomial will always be positive for any value of k.
Is this a level 4 question?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought that I would have to know how to do
It's level 4.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Level 4 questions handle 10%. I do not need that 10%. No, you need 10%.
Okay. I just need to mark my register. Can I have your attention? Just to mark my register. Tyra is here. Ashley, I never saw her. Was Ashley at school yesterday? Okay, Paul is here. Trini is here. Giselle. Dosini. Where is Dosini? Caleb is here. Sayana is here. Apiwa Sengwa is not here. Yeah, Amanda is here. Dylan is here. Where is Kabir? Okay, Kabir, he left. Right. Abdulila is here. Kundo is here. Annalisa is not here too. Okay, Mapumulo. Apiwe Mapumulo. Okay, Nebo is here. Tom is here, Osita is here, Phil is here. Lucas is not here. Spot. Pande. Okay. Can we carry on, please? Okay, Sean, can you come and take your seat? All right. So